Greetings, beautiful souls. Now, today's sharing is from Rio Celeste. It is quite a hike to get here. We started down by the waterfall and hike all the way to the lagoon now. And here is the point where the river actually mixes in the two colors. There's the regular color and the part of the river that is high in the minerals that give it this beautiful blue azul color mixes together. Now, when you research it as I did and you are here for the first time, it looked much bluer, much azul in the pictures. But it also depends on which season you come here, and I am here just by beginning of the rain season. So it is not as blue as we have seen in the picture. However, that is not the point I have chosen to be here. My reason to come to this place is the legend of the Rio Celeste. Now, there's this beautiful lagoon that should be all this beautiful blue azul, again much more brillianter than we are currently seeing in the picture. And the legend says that when the god painted the sky, he washed his paintbrush in the Rio Celeste and that it colored it in this beautiful blue color. Now, I love the legends, and every legend carries the story, the knowledge, the wisdom that ancients wanted to send us through all those years, right? Transcend into the future. Now we know that the legends were created by the ancients, and many of these ancients come from the ancient aliens. Now you know where I'm heading into, right? Into the Pleiadian message. It is the last day of the Pleiadian alignment. Can you hear the cicadas? They always come true. They are fabulous. Now today is the last day of the Pleiadian alignment. And it is a wonderful day to be here, because if the legend says that this is where the god, clean his paintbrush, right? That means that the consciousness of this God, of the oneness, of everything that there is, because we all believe, many of us believe, that the God is not a man or the woman. It is this one consciousness, oneness that created this universe and created beyond this universe. Is something that we cannot even explain. But if it touched this place, it brought it into physicality, right? And the God consciousness is within every single one of us. It is that mind consciousness that is connected to our soul consciousness. It is that thinking process that is connected to our emotional process. Now, today's sky, as you see, is kind of cloudy. It is hot, it is sweaty, it is cloudy, and it was also rainy. But it's very pleasant. So when we look above, when we look below, it actually matches us beautifully. So if today the god would paint the sky and there was some blue there before, it would very much reflect to it. So if we look at this consciousness is expressed in the world of the earth in the physicality, right? We have a nature. Pleiadian energy is everywhere within the nature. Look how beautiful the nature here is. Our soul energy is deeply connected to this nature, and the mind energy brings everything into the physicality. So this place is a beautiful inspiration that you may come here and you may expect this azul water as it was in the picture, and you may be disappointed. Or you may come here and really truly appreciate from your heart, from your emotions, this place that in the legend, this is the place where the God's consciousness really touched the earth, washed the paintbrush in this river. So there must be something very unique and very special about this place. And so much is created within this world, and that God's consciousness expresses here, right, in the way that we can see it, we can perceive it, we can feel it, we can touch it, we can smell it, we can taste it. But nothing can tell us how we will feel about it. It is up to us to choose how we will feel. Are you gonna feel happy or disappointed here? Are you gonna feel okay that you walk in the rain, or are you not gonna like it? Are you going to walk here and love your life, or are you going to walk through here and feel distress about your life? Those are those moments in our life that really is up to us to choose of how we are going to feel, right, about everything. What kind of the emotions we choose to feed, and what kind of the emotion we choose to let go of into the river. Are you going to choose to be in the muddy part of the river or the brown part of the river, or are you going to choose to flow in the part of the river that is beautiful with the azul color? That is where that consciousness, right, the God cleaned his paintbrush. Where is it that you want to be? Where is it that we all want to be? Depends on us, how we are going to feel about it. So our feeling will help us to be in that 5D life that I always talk about, in the life where we allow our emotions to guide our way of the thinking. And perhaps this is the God gift to us. And this is what Pleiadians bring to us, because Pleiadians are soul healers. Now, they carry this unconditional love of God for all of us here. And let's say that message from them and from the God is, I created this beautiful world for you. How are you going to feel about it? How you will co-create within this world? What is your finger imprint within this world? What is it that's gonna be here after you leave? See, after I leave this place, there's gonna be no memory of it, right? Like this particular, when I'm gonna go today to my next destination, I'm not that dramatic that I'm leaving out of this earth, but I can stand here for a moment, I can meditate, I can send the love and the happiness, gratitude and appreciations toward the consciousness of this river, toward the consciousness of the tree, toward the consciousness of the earth. And I can leave that essence here behind me for everybody who will come here and is willing to connect to this consciousness. That is us, that we can contribute to this world. And of course there is much, much more to do. But this is just the tiny, tiny beginning. So enjoy this. Remember, when you connect to my talks, my emotions of the love and the consciousness, you are here with me. You are experiencing this place on the energy level. And you can meditate in the place of the God's consciousness. The God's consciousness is everything that there is. It is the Pleiadian consciousness, it's Sirian consciousness, it is Orion consciousness. And most of all, it is our human consciousness as well. So we are one. In our consciousness, we are one. And there is no difference between and separation among any of us. So love and life, love and light, pura vida. From my heart to yours. I'm gonna continue on this big hike to get back there and enjoy the organic Costa Rican fruit. Pura vida!